Maybe a bit of low. Oh, he's putting some left English on that cue ball. He's wanting to use the top rail. Okay, he's good. And passing by the camera is baby steps, Ren De Vera. Yes, sir. Metro East Billiards Club. Metro Billiards East. It's okay.
Anyway,
And now I know why I can't hear you.
what did I do? Oh, sorry. Okay, okay.
It's okay. Okay, so we had to fix some
Technical issues here.
technical challenges here regarding the audio, so forgive us.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're here again. This is race to seven.
Mm-hmm.
Pick Rodelas, Timothy Rodelas with a 9-10 handicap versus Charles Tanasas.
And again, this is WPA 9 ball rules, meaning that WPA 9 ball rules, meaning that the 10 ball, in this case, because we're using a 10 ball rack, 10 ball is the money ball. No call shots required. No call shots are required for this one. And golden breaks are allowed. So if you make your money balls on the break, then either if your money balls on the break, then you win the rack. And of course, three foul rules in effect as well. And basically, the rules that I think most of you would be familiar with.
All right. Wait. All right. Ooh, seems like you're closer to thinking.
Yeah, he wanted to be a little more to the right of it,
Yeah.
but I think he can still manage this. This is not extremely difficult. Nicely done.
Slow down.
And that's the first rack goes to Mr. Charles Tanasas as he draws first blood in this encounter. And again, this match, just to remind everyone, today's the final day, so that means we will have the champions declared by the end of the day. And this is,
Overall winner.
yeah, the overall winners. And of course, this is single elimination phase, meaning that you lose, you go home.
So basically, regardless of your classification level, they're actually mixed together for top 32.
Yes,
So it wouldn't matter if you're playing against a Class A, if you're a Class B player, you'll be given your handicap or whatnot. So they're all mixed together, and later on this day, we'll find out who will go to Japan to compete in the 2024 Japan.
that's right. And of course, it's a huge, and the fact is, it's going to be a huge gift for whoever wins. So I'm sure if you got the trip to Japan, I'm sure you'd love it.
I'll get the gift.
All right, it's going to be, and because this is winner break format, Charles Tanasas gets to break again.
Yep. So this is brought to you by Navigator Japan, alongside with the other sponsors, A1 Texas Billiard Club, PX Marboys, Mapa, Gold League, 93.9 IFM.
And then, sorry, and then we also have MLA Trading, Mojitos. We have
L.
HAL. We also thank Sunville Remate, the official tabloid of Direct Eric Mendoza. Business Mirror, the official business publication of Eric Mendoza. Again, 96.3 Easy Rock, Fully Tech, the Medyo Late Night Show with Jojo A, and RJTV. And of course, the one and only Founders Donuts.
There we go.
I mean, we're very, and to thank, of course, Mr. RP
And Manny Gonzalez.
of course, for bringing,
Supporting
yeah,
us.
for bringing us such a special treat.
There you go.
Now let's see. Piks is gonna have. By the way, that's Timothy Piks Rodelas over here. So Piks has an interesting layout to deal with here. Can you see from here, partner, if he has got a shot to the one?
Direct dito ako dito ako naririnig.
Let's see. Piks Rodelas has to get to this one. No, oh, almost made it. It just rattled out, but because he had to worry about hitting the eight ball, well, unfortunately, he could not get out of the way.
Discipline me.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit of a brawl or two.
to try and free himself up because he's pretty close to that four.
Gets taken to the upper right corner.
That's
He wanted the blue to the side.
that's not bad.
He was really stuck to that left side window.
Yeah, I think is that the three that he's going to be shooting across to the
To the other side
other side
pocket.
pocket. Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
There you go.
And
Go pushes that blue two, then three.
then the four down into the same pocket, I believe, where the one ball went. He's going to go for that.
So we're using the old school color combinations of the ball.
Yes.
The purple four.
Yeah. Not.
The pink four.
Yeah.
Stun would do.
Keep it there. Not bad.
Okay, so you wanted a bit of an angle so that you can make that cue ball
Roll.
bounce off the bottom there, get good shape on the five and take it to the upper right corner.
Right. And of course, that will allow him to roll it up table for the 6 and 7 on in opposing corner pockets. And then if he can get shape on the 8 down into the same pocket where the 7 will go, then That should mean the rack could be his right there.
Meron na? Meron ako? Narinig mo, dali. All right. Uh, Again, we're working on the things here. Let's see. Okay, I guess we're okay now.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, the Cedric Gonzalez over on Facebook. Can you hear me now? Please let me know.
And he has another question as well.
There,
What about the ulam, man?
wala na, ubos na. All right.
Let's see. Pix is gonna have to play a bank here, a long bank to get to that 5. He's going for it. Oh,
Beautiful.
nice.
Oy.
But wait a second. I think he's lost some control there. Oh no.
Cue ball went haywire, but this is still manageable.
It's manageable, but it means a lot more travel because he may have to go up and down the table just to get position for that 7. So he's gonna have to keep the ball in more or less a parallel line to that side rail, so he doesn't lose position on the 7. By the way, the player right there, Timothy Rodelas, better known as Piks, Piks. Oh, nice. Will he get around? Ooh,
Beautifully done.
Nicely done.
Now, the cue ball's a bit near the top rail, so he can use the natural angle to pocket that 7 towards the upper left corner.
And then that will allow him shape on the 8.
There you go.
Okay, decides to bump it instead. Ooh, nearly made it.
Well,
It's
one way to develop a shot on the next ball.
still a good result. By the way, we got a message here from Phelps Deroca, I believe.
Shout out to Phelps. Go paring Charles. Shout out sir, watching from Makati, Burgos. Malapit ka na pala. Punta mo na
Burgos,
kami rito.
Burgos, di ba may ano
Lapit-lapit
dyan?
mo lang.
May, sige, magdala ka na pa sa lumang. De, joke lang.
And there you are. Piks Rodelas sinking the 9. And because he has a 9-10 handicap, he gets his first rack.
So that's going to be a tied ball game right now, and that means it's going to be a race to 6 moving forward. And Piks Rodelas will now be breaking due to the winner break rule. It's 1-all for the 2 combatants here.
There you go.
So Piks Rodelas just waiting for the official who's taking care of another table, I believe, for... Yeah, he's the guy in the vest, if you can see him in the background. So he's just waiting for the referee to set this up. And meantime, Piks just adding a little chalk to that break cue to make to this breaking cue. Make sure that he gets good contact.
What's your question again, Sid? Are the old ball return tables
No.
still there?
They're on the far
Two
side.
of them.
They're on the far side, yeah.
2 of them.
All the other tables here are drop pockets, right?
The old school Puyat. There you go.
Yeah. Sir, so let's see. Just checking here. Aaron Alegre is asking, naglalaro na ba sina Sir Pau at Ernest?
If I'm not mistaken, all players are now having their matches. So
We'll double
I'm
check.
just not so sure what table Pau and Ernest are playing on.
We'll double check
Right
later.
now.
I guess we can double check that later.
But happy viewing to you, Aaron.
And yeah, it said,
So right now we are focused on the TV table,
there you go.
and
Piks Rodelas.
hopefully you can share the live stream link to our fellow pool fanatics. Here we go. Rack number 3. Rodelas to break.
And that break is brought to you by the Navigator. So
Almost a golden break.
that's
Ooh.
right.
Okay, purple 4 went down.
Oh, and check this out. Did you know that the original Puyat tables here, especially, at least some of them here, are at least 40 years old each?
Older than me?
Yeah, I'm almost as old as these tables. And I have to agree, they are some of the best tables made in the country. And they're just classic. Let's see our
All right.
let's see our referees checking out. Is just surveying the table here.
Lloyd Polidario, you can't hear me. Hindi mo ako marinig.
Wait,
How about now? Let me know. Baka may delay lang.
yeah, let us know if there's still problems with Kelvin's mic. We're trying to sort that out right now. In the meantime, I'll look at that mess. It's a very messy situation there. This is. I would not want to be the guy having to face this, but Charles Tanasas, he's got the unenviable task. How would he clear this out, though? This is a pretty messy rack right here because the one is no problem. It's the two, that nine, that's going to be a headache. Looks like he may.
Maybe he's gonna go for a force forward motion here.
So he'll push this forwards. He'll.
Just to get a good view of that blue two.
Oh.
He went for the
Oh, what a
crossback.
shot! Oh my
And
goodness!
down goes the 10.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And Charles Anasa says, if you can't clean it up,
Might as well go for the 10.
exactly. Good call. Good call. I actually didn't notice that, come to think of it. So that means that Charles Tanasas takes a 2-1 lead over Timothy Piks Rodelas. And we'll be back with rack number 4 after this.
Said si Brian ba? Ito, naglalaro para nasa ba si Brian? Hindi ko malakita kung on table si Brian eh. Pero yun, nagsisimula na yung match niya kanina pa. And just to give a heads up to the fans of Aki Miranda, nandun siya sa table 4, medyo malayo. Well, pakikita niyo siya sa view yun, nakatayo siya sa upper left.
And that
on
break
Ui,
is
that
brought.
break is brought to you by Navigator Japan, an authorized takeoff.
Yeah, he did not call air traffic control to get clearance, sadly. That means that Tim Rodelas gets to step in and try and take advantage. And by the way,
With the exception of the Bluetooth not having a clear path towards the lower left corner. Mukhang kalat naman ng bola ng konti.
I believe Kyla is also competing today, right? She's in the
Kyla's
adjacent
on
table.
the adjacent table.
Table
yeah.
number 12, I believe, yeah. So she's competing
And
too.
I'm not gonna be surprised if Piks would go for a safety here, use the 2 and 3 as blockers.
It would make sense. Because there's no way for him to run out the table without having to worry about that 2 ball. So he'll play it safe. And he'll use the 3 for defense. Very nice. Very, very
Nicely
nice.
done.
And he even gets additional insurance with the 5 and 6 balls. Is that correct? He gets additional insurance on that defense. So that means Charles Tanasas has to take a long kick just to get there. That's going to be long. Yeah, we'd like to thank all of you, our pool fanatics who are watching today, supporting the JNP 10 Ball Cup and Philippine Pool. And by the way, here it is. So Rem Cruz is saying, is giving
Shout out sa mga first runner out. Imbis daw na pa Japan, papunta daw ng Gapan.
Gapan Nueva Ecija.
Okay, let's see. He went for an intentional foul. He was trying to use the 3 to block the 9 from going to the upper right corner.
Right.
Because, take a look at this.
He's going for 1-9, I think, right?
There you go.
It makes sense. Piks wants to clear as many balls as possible if necessary. Oh,
Down goes the 9.
and there it is. And he's done with that rack and make that a 2-all battle between Piks Rodelas and Taning Charles Tanasas.
Alright, we'll be back, folks, for rack number 5. In the meantime, Paul Michael Guevara, shout out Norpil Boys. Good luck kay Michael Kua. Happy viewing to you, Paul. Appreciate the you watching right now. And again, please share the link of our live stream to our fellow pool fanatics.
And also Anthony Capco, one of our competitors from yesterday.
Parang kahapon lang na-cover natin.
Yeah, he was I think our one of our matches.
Yeah.
He was the one going up against, I forgot exactly, but yeah. And he says Piks for the win. Yes, absolutely. And mukhang lumalaban niya si Piks. So our referee just making sure to rack the balls properly. Again, we want to thank all of our players who are competing today. Have been competing over the past 4 days rather, because today we're going to determine the champions for all of our divisions. And that break is brought to you by Navigator. I think a scratch.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, looks like it's going to be ball in hand for Charles Tanasas.
And Mr. HB, Rem Cruz, shoutout daw kay Piks. Pag hindi ka pa tumimbang, ano raw?
Wait. So, let me read that. So according to Rem Cruz, he says, shout out kay Piks Rodelas. Pag hindi ka pa tumimbang dyan, ibig sabihin, hindi balance. Grabe. Narinig pa naman yata ni Piks sa tawa dito lang.
Nasa harap ko lang eh. Alright, so 2 to the side. Cue ball will go between the 8 and the 10. Ideally,
Yep.
to go for 3 rails to get in good shape of the 3. If I'm seeing it correctly.
Wait. Let's take a
Or
look.
he can use the 8 to stop the momentum of the cue ball.
Good.
There you go.
Well,
There's a lot of space.
yeah. Lots of room for him to operate. So let's see. 3 ball down to the corner pocket, right?
Kasi yun na nga. Hindi pa ako tapos magsalita kasi. Ito naman. Pump the 8 lang daw. Yun nga yun. Hindi pa ako tapos eh. 3 to the lower right corner. Bit of bottom English. Dadamay na yata yung 9. Ay, hindi. Okay, hinatak lang ng konti. 5 to the upper right corner. I'm not so sure about the position of the cue ball. It seems like he fell short. He wanted to take that 6 to the upper left corner. Safety here. Oh, he went for the cross bank. Beautiful. What a shot.
Shot, huh? The bank is
And-
still open at Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
Yun, si Derek yan.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Derek Eric Mendoza.
Hello. At, thank you very much for your support of this JMP 10 Ball Cup. Happy watching.
Shoutout daw kay Boss Manny Agonza from Cedric Gonzalez.
Shout out din para kay Boss Manny at thank you for the coffee. Napakasarap na coffee dyan sa Founders Donuts.
Nagpaparinig ka na naman ah.
Hindi, katatapos ko lang uminom ng
Ay,
kape.
grabe siya.
Tsaka, hindi lang ako binigyan ng isang baso. Isang
Oh,
bandehado.
that was a beautiful pot on that 8 to the upper left corner. That was a beautiful maneuver of the cue ball. Now, he's a bit offline on this 9 when it comes to the angle. He can always go for several rails. That's what he'll do. 3 rails. Perfect. Ten ball down for Charles Tanasas. He's back in the lead. We'll be right back, folks, for rack number 6. Well,
Rack
just a short
number
view.
6 coming in. And before we proceed, we would like to acknowledge Founders Donut. You deserve this. A very tasty donuts courtesy of Founders Donut.
Grabe talaga, no? Maganda yan. Masarap yan.
Masarap.
Mamaya ubus sa atin yan.
Oo. Sana kung makikita nyo lang sa live ulit, meron tayo
Oo.
eating contest ng Founders Donuts.
Wala. All right, here we go. Rack number 6, Charles to break. And that break. Go, 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 go. Sorry. Wh- you're you're one of the players. You're one of the players of the donut eating contest. Yeah, we'll give you 3. Seems like the 9 is in the way, so he'll be going for. Oh, he's gonna go for a push. There you go. Went for a mukha yata bumenta. Mukhang kita to ah. But that's gonna be difficult. Hmm. I'll use a 10 as a blocker. Oh, so there's a lot of space anyway. Yeah, forgive us. We don't have a top view of the table, so it's a little bit difficult for us to determine the actual layout of the balls. We can't see if there's a lot of space in between. Yeah, most likely a safety. Hit and stick, beautiful. That is nasty. hmm Seems like he has a lot of enough space between the cue ball and the 6 to go for a one railer. There you go. hmm Almost making it in a counter. I guess a bit. I think Charles can still see a sliver of that red 3. But the question is, what kind of safety would he do? Maybe cue ball behind a 5? Nah, he has enough space again. And I'm already standing up.
Yeah, looks like we're having a lack of. Looks like we're having an issue with the view here
Now we
because
got used to having the top view.
yeah, and the top view is very helpful because again
Yeah.
it lets you see everything as they're laid out. But anyway, Charles Tanasas doing a good job here of so far methodically going through the balls and finishing them off one by one.
Top spin. Purple 4 to the lower left corner. Oh, side. Uh, that's the that's what I was afraid of.
Ay ay ay.
I was I was thinking that he's gonna go for the lower left corner and get a good angle for that 5, but he opted for the side and he ended up hooking him. He
hmm
ended up getting hooked.
Well, the question is, how does Charles get out of this sticky situation?
I think he can still see a bit of that 5. Mark Andrew Dimal, happy viewing to you, bro.
Yeah, what's up, Mark? Hope
Miss you.
it sounds like you really do miss him, partner.
Yeah, napansin Canton.
Well, let's see. He's thinking about the strategy here. There is no shot clock, so that means he can take a little extra time to make sure he has a
But
good
not that
strategy.
long.
I'm just saying, doesn't have the pressure of a shot clock.
So
And if
either
you
he goes for the top rail or he's gonna go for a semi masse.
he's
Ah, he's gonna go for
he's going
the.
for a
He's
possible,
gonna swerve the cue ball.
yeah. Let's see. Nice,
Oh,
very
wow!
nice.
What a jump!
No
I
fear.
thought, I thought he's just gonna swerve the cue ball. He went for the jump.
Well, he brought out the jump cue. He
Yeah,
decided to call air traffic control and say, "I'm flying, boys." Good
put
job.
that into the highlight reel.
Yes, yes. Now,
Now,
uh, what's the next ball he's got to go for? I believe
six to the
six.
side pocket.
Yeah.
Um, maybe a bit of topspin would do.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh, he went all the way. Oh,
Wait.
so
Nice safety. I think he'll get it.
it's not
Yes.
available to decide then.
No, it was, I think, a little too far down to
Mm.
go into that pocket. So he went for the next best option. Very nice safety. Using, that was one, two, three, even four rails to get that position. Beautiful. Now,
He's going for a two railer.
at least, yeah, because
Mm.
it's kind of in that weird spot behind that eight ball. So he may go two rails just to get there. Well, let's see.
Good hit.
Now, will he get a
Using the 8
safety?
and 9. What a counter safety, should I say?
That's a risk.
A containment safety.
That's good enough.
Yeah,
At least it's not gonna allow him to run out the table yet.
of course. He would have wanted the 6 to be behind the 9 and 8, but this
Yes.
would do.
And now Charles has the challenge of coming up with his own safety, I would think. Because I don't think he can run it out easily at this point.
Another hit and stick.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Wait a second.
oh, he went in.
He dialed long
Beautiful.
distance. Wow.
I'm not sure if it was intentional, but if it was, really,
It might have been just it actually might have been a two-way shot, you know.
most likely.
He probably decided at least if it doesn't go in, it hides behind the 8. And look at that. He has good position on the 8, which is going to be fine.
Tulak lang to. Even bump.
Ooh.
Uy! Eh.
But wait, did he?
Nakita mo yun?
Yes.
Even use the bump on the ninth para pag nagmintis, nakatago pa rin yung cue
In
ball.
short, a two-way shot again.
Yeah.
And look at this. If had it gone in, he would have had a reasonable shot for that 9 ball. And
Ganun
preparation to
palalim
10.
yung dunong ni Charles.
Well, I think Direct Eric was mentioning that he's known Charles a long time, and he's quite a notable player. So that's I think he's someone we should be keeping an eye on for this tournament. I mean,
Alright, so Piks would be going for a jump.
yep.
Well, let's see.
Is that a Gino Ferrari he has?
I don't know.
Let's see if him take the jump. He's calling air traffic control.
A little bit difficult to do this.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
almost
attempt.
making it.
That's still better than 99% of my jump shot attempts.
And unfortunately, he sold it out. Oh, thank you so much, Mark. Appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, we appreciate it a lot. And speaking of appreciate it, looks like Charles Tanasas may be in to win this wrap right here with the last 3 balls.
Simple bounce off the top rail.
Yep.
Just aim low on that cue ball. Maybe force the bounce off the right side rail. Draw it a little bit. Or force the bounce off the bottom rail. Either way. Oh yeah, there you go. He forced the bounce off the right side rail. And that gives him a shot on the 10 to the upper left corner.
And It's academic as Charles Tanasas picks up another rack, and he now finds himself leading 4-2. And we'll be right back with rack number 7 coming up after the break.
So we're working on the scoreboard. And by the way, guys, on March 16th to the 17th, we're going to be having the Francisco Bustamantes Django Cup, the third leg of that tournament at Q Plaza in either Cainta Rizal or Imelda Avenue, Pasig. So,
Yeah,
boundary naman eh.
somewhere there, yeah.
Somewhere there. Basta katabi ng ano, tapat ng Santa Lucia.
Yes. And that break, by the way, is brought to you by Navigator. And again, if you want to join the Django Cup, who do they contact?
I think is the registration still open?
I'll double. Well, I guess we should double check with the organizers there, including.
I think it's already closed, but maybe in the next tournament.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so this is technically the third leg. Remember that he's held the first one in December, which was at. He had the first one over at VIP Billiard Club, and then the second leg, which was held at Q Plaza just last month, if I remember correctly.
So,
In the meantime, Charles Tanasas looking at that one ball. I'm not sure if he has a path to it, to that corner pocket. Are he going for the side, or is he going to try to play safe? Yeah, he went for the side. Nice.
beautiful.
And that's gonna give him room to operate the 3 into the opposite side pocket, and then he could probably just bounce it off the rail to get position for that 4 ball, possibly into the same pocket as well. And again, this is already the single elimination phase, meaning that you lose, you go home. This is must win for every combatant today. And so far, Charles Tanasas playing very, very well. Just looking at the layout here, the balls.
So 4 to the lower left corner. Semi-stun would do. 6 goes to the lower right. There's enough space from the left side pocket to operate on that 7. Take it to the upper left. Aba, pinatalbog pa sa bottom rail. Para lang medyo feel yung tira.
Swakto. He's just checking the position for that 7 because that's still be the key shot for him.
I think there's not enough clearance from the side pocket. Okay, he wanted a straighter shot.
Ooh, a little short.
Well,
he would have wanted it a little closer.
Actually, he really wanted it to be straight.
Yeah.
Because having an angle would mean there's a possibility that he might hit the tip of that left side pocket.
Yeah.
Well, it's still makeable.
It makes the shot more difficult, plain and simple.
Yeah, and getting position for the black 8.
So he has to really take his time on this one. Make sure he hits it perfectly.
By the way, the score is 4-2. Charles Tanasas in the lead. Again, this is a race to 7 knockout match.
Yes.
Whoever wins this match moves forward to the top 16.
Oh,
wow.
That's nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Talk about pocketing skills.
He really took his time with that shot. That's one thing most players can learn from. Take your time with the shot, and when you don't have the shot clock as a pressure thing, it gives you the opportunity to really work on it.
Cue ball.
Ay. The worst place he could be in at that point.
Too close for comfort.
Nope.
Not where you wanted the cue ball to be. Ang laki ng mesa.
Yeah, I know. He had so much and he ran out of breathing room right there. Well, let's see. How would you play this if you were in his situation, since you have the 10 ball out like that?
Given the gravity of the situation and the what's at stake.
Hmm.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to do with this one. Even he can't decide on what to do.
His best chance, I would think, is somehow putting as much distance between that nine
Yeah,
and that cue ball in some way. But the question is if he can pull it off.
he's aiming low. He went. Oh,
Uh oh, uh
oh
oh.
no. Oh,
Oh no,
that's gonna sell out.
that's a bad one. I know he was hoping, I think, to get it near the top rail, but the
Yeah.
problem was it was so close. That was going to be very difficult.
Chance now for Piks Rodelas to cut down the lead. Oh, there you go. 9-10 handicap. 4 racks to 3.
And Piks Rodelas still in the running here in the top 32 competition. And we'll be back when we see Piks Rodelas breaking next.
Alright, rack number 8. Timothy Rodelas to break. Here we go.
That break is brought to you by Navigator. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait a second. Is that 9 behind the 1?
Yep,
Yeah, looks like
the
Charles
cables
Tanasas.
behind the 9.
Yeah, looks like Charles Tanasas might be forced to play a push here.
But where to go?
Yeah, he does not want to give him anything easy. That's the key there. No easy shot. Because the problem with a push out, you know the strategy. The opponent can give it back to you if he finds it too hard. And if
Mhm.
it's too easy, he can take it. So you have to find that,
Balance.
yeah, that balance. Something where you have a backup plan just in case.
Okay, he opted to just push the
Yeah,
9.
they called it.
Just keep the cue ball where it's is right now. So he's staring Timothy Rodelas to take the cut
Hmm.
because the blue 2 is frozen to the top rail and getting position to it. And Piks already returned the shot to Charles. So
I hope Charles has a backup plan.
I think he already thought of it.
Yeah, that,
It's really impossible to get the position for the blue 2.
yeah.
Either you pocket the 1 and then get a safety for the 2, or get a safety right now. Okay,
Well,
he opted for the shot.
he'll try to get at least hit the 2, land it where it's tough, and maybe hide the cue ball somewhere there.
Best option behind the 5.
Yeah,
But the blue 2 is a bit far from the 5.
it's gonna be hard to control. Oh, but that's a nice try. That's
Well, yeah, there's space between the cue ball and the 5, and the blue 2 is a little bit flustered with that 10.
does the 10 though have a path to that to a pocket? Because if there is, he might actually go for it.
He's looking at a bank. Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, he's measuring. He's looking at the
Wait,
9. He might be doing a three ball combination actually. He might be doing a 3 ball combo.
he's gonna take this shot, make the 10 ball, get a kiss on that 9 towards the side pocket.
Yes, it's a 3 ball combination he's doing. 2,
Wow.
10, 9. Oh,
Oh, there's a lot of space.
but he got
Oh,
the
there,
2
there
anyway.
you go. Well, and I'm not sure if he has good shape on that red 3.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let me see. It looks
The
a bit
nine's in
iffy.
the
It's
way.
a bit iffy, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he'll go for it anyway. He might be seeing something we don't. Oh, he went for the bank. Very nice. And look at the position on
Kagabi
the
naman.
four. Piks Rodelas showing us what he's got. And I'm here for it.
Aim low in the cue ball. Off the top rail. Oh no.
Nice
Seems it
draw.
was a straightforward shot
Nice
then.
draw. That's a very nice draw.
Beautiful.
You see how smoothly he did that?
Yeah.
That's how I want to do my draws moving forward.
I thought there was an angle for that four. So it was a straightforward shot. Another draw.
Yes.
Don't want to overrun the mark. 6 and 7 opposite left side corners.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Suave.
Very nice control.
I would have wanted more angle, but
He'll probably do the draw again,
yeah.
which is fine because he's been doing a very good draw so far.
The only problem is the position of that 9 ball.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have to draw a lot just to get good position for the 8.
Yeah.
Unless he forces the cue ball to move forward, but that's gonna be risky.
Well, we're gonna find out if he can pull this off.
Yeah, he drew it.
Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That's actually pretty good considering the outcome. Really,
So he drew all the way to avoid getting behind the 9.
I mean, the nine's in the middle of the table, so all he has to do is worry about pocketing the 8.
9 ball to the side.
And 10 ball down to the corner, out to the corner pocket. Oh, you'll get a little hit.
Wait. Okay.
Ano tawag mo doon?
Wait. 9-10 nga pala.
Yeah, he wins. So, Piks Rodelas basically says, we're good.
We're tied.
We're good.
Mhm.
And Piks Rodelas has now deadlocked the game. Now, who will take the lead in this race to 3? Because it's all tied.
Only them can answer the question.
Another result. Kanji Ranyola besting Rad Flores. Kanji moves on to the next round. Congratulations.
That break is brought to you by Navigator. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he likes that.
Francis moves on.
So let's see. Piks Rodelas winning that one right there. And
Aquiles Miranda winning over Ernest Timapili.
well, looks like Piks Rodelas picks up another.
Aquiles
There.
advances.
And that means that he's now leading 5-4. And what a golden opportunity he took there. And we'll be right back after this. And by the way, good afternoon to you, Mr. Joseph Lau, someone I know from Don Bosco, Pampanga. Good afternoon to you. And Julius Cesar says, go Idol Piks. Yan. So, So again, congratulations to, so good afternoon to you, Julius Cesar. And that break is brought to you by Navigator. All right, there you go. Look at that. Unfortunately, no balls down, and that means that Charles Tanasas will have the opportunity. Now, let's see here. He has a shot to the one, but unfortunately, he doesn't have an easy pocket here. If he wants to go for it, he may end up going for that cut to the right, but that's not an easy cut. And even then, the risk of bumping into that four ball is something else also. So after that golden break, Piks Rodelas hoping to keep it going. Oh, he went for that. He went for the two-way. And he leaves, though, the one ball. He leaves the one ball open.
Congratulations to Achilles Miranda. He advances to the top 16.
Yes, we're very proud of him.
Galing talaga ng bunso.
You know, like we always say, start them young.
Panalo.
So, I mean,
Oo, yung
oh, he bumped
college
that
heartthrob.
gently. Let's see.
Oliver Rodelas, shoutout po kay Vampire the Shih Tzu?
Yeah.
Sino? Si Piks?
We can ask Pix later. Right now, Pix, I think he has to go for the two, and I think the only way he can go for it's either a combination to the nine with the nine on the side.
Well, I'll go for it.
Yeah,
It's already there.
he's just lining it up, making sure he doesn't lose position on the two. I think that's his key there.
He's on the hill.
Nicely done. He's on the hill, and Pix Rodelas. The last two racks have been abbreviated. Golden break on rack number 9 and a 2-9 combination on rack number 10. So he's on the hill.
A match that we thought that would be tight was blown open by Piks Rodelas. Piks. Sino to? Oliver Rodelas. Ha? Bakit Vampire the Shih Tzu? Aso. Okay.
All right. So by the way, just a quick read there. So
Father pala.
the father of Pix Rodelas, Oliver, saying shout out po kay Vampire the Shih Tzu. Nako, binabati pa lang yung sariling aso, sabi ni Pix, tama ba? Nako.
Grabe yung pangalan ng aso, Vampire.
Vampire, well, that's not a bad name. Better than calling him Baboy.
Hindi. Pwede ba Edward Cullen?
Uh,
Twilight.
that's a little deep. And maybe you should read this one, partner.
Arnold Miranda, shoutout po sa pamangkin kong si Achilles Miranda. Wow.
Yun,
Happy viewing.
So shout out to Arquiles Miranda from Tito Arnold Miranda
There you go.
over here on Facebook. Ayan.
Alright, the question is, would this be the final rack? Well, let's see.
Yeah. Mukhang ano. All right, they're just double checking, making sure. And that break, by the way, is brought to you by
Ooh.
Navigator. Wow. Pix has been breaking actually very well this last few racks.
May pumasok na bola. Kita naman yung uno, so safety to.
Yeah, he'll probably play.
Unless
Is he going?
the 9 ball is near the lower right
Is he
corner.
going for a kick to that 9? Wow.
Who knows?
Wow. Well,
Who knows?
We'll see.
I mean, the opportunity presents itself, so might as well go for
Yeah,
it.
I would take it too. You're right.
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh no, he decides. That was a nice try, though. Nice try.
Good attempt.
Nice
Good
try.
attempt.
That was just a lot tougher than expected
Yeah.
because you have to hit it just right. But still a good effort. Still, that puts Picks on the hill, meaning that Tanning's gonna have a lot of pressure on his shoulders to try and get up to the mountain. Tanning. And yeah. Sorry, we're talking about Charles Tanasas over here. I'm that stupid. Anyway, who are we gonna have here shooting next? Let's see. Piks Rodelas is gonna
Piks.
try.
Lilipad na yung bola.
Oh, is he thinking of calling air traffic control?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, would this be a double jump?
I think he's gonna try and jump it. Wait, let's see the angle.
There's two balls in front of that cue ball.
Or maybe he's
see.
gonna try a very high jump. A
Oh,
very
yeah,
long jump. He's
possible.
gonna do a long jump.
Oh,
Did he get it?
almost making it.
Well, wait a
Uh-oh.
second, wait a second,
Yellow
wait
one.
a second,
Wait,
wait a
wait,
second.
wait, wait.
Oh,
Oh!
my goodness! Wow.
Sabi nga ni Efren, if you're lucky, you're lucky.
What did Red Rivera say? It's better to be lucky than good. Oh
What
my goodness!
a jump. Ending up
Wow!
looking with a fluke on that 10.
Oh my goodness. And sabi nga ni Tatay Oliver Rodes, may planong
May planong masama.
May planong masama daw si Piks. Well, and by the way,
Then Cruz asking if pasok pa po ba si Brian. Naglalaro pa. Naglalaro pa. Julius Caesar saying, namulto.
wow.
Well, congratulations, Piks.
Yeah, good
He
job,
advances to
Piks.
top 16.
All right, so we're going to go to our next match. So that means he makes it to the top 16. And we'll be back.